So hello everyone, we are back with the new video. Among all the web shows released in all the streaming giants, Making a Murderer is the most hard-hitting show you will ever see. The show has received remarkable popularity all around the globe, but also gained many controversies around the globe. Released in 2015 on Netflix, this is an American true documentary crime series. The show has also received an Emmy Award for its remarkable story and has also gained many popularity all around the world. Like I mentioned before, the show basically revolves around a real case of a man of Stephen Avery. The show is much more popular because it is based on a real life event. You probably won't believe it, but the show is filmed over the past 10 years and then finally premiered in 2015. It took them about 10 years to make a proper filmed series. As the third season of the show is already premiered, many of us are wondering when its fourth season is going to be released. Well, don't worry, we have got everything covered for you. But before we begin, do not forget to hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon to never miss any entertainment updates from us. Many of you are wondering when the season 4 is going to be released. Well, here's our theory on that. The last season of the show was released in 2018 and it's been 3 years since any new season has been released. This gives us a little bad news as it does not take as much long as 3 years to renew any kind of show. But after all, it's Netflix. Netflix takes a large amount of time before renewing any kind of show because it waits for the review of the audience. But we think they have gotten the review of the audience from the past 3 years and they still haven't renewed the show. Considering the fact that the series was very popular, Netflix could renew the show in the next year. So if you are wondering when the season is going to release, then it could probably in the fourth quarter of the 2023 or in the first quarter of 2024. But remember, no official confirmation has been made regarding the show from the original creators of the show or the streaming giant. The show basically received an Emmy Award because of the best storytelling they could give us. That's why you must be wondering what could happen in season 3. Then here's what we know about it. Making a Murderer season 1 made for an emotional and hard-hitting docudrama. The Netflix produced show focuses on the story of Stephen Avery, a man from Manitowoc County, Wisconsin, who served 18 years in prison for the wrongful conviction of sexual assault and attempted murder of Penny Burstyn before being fully exonerated in 2003 by DNA evidence. He filed a suit against the country on this case. In 2005, he was arrested again on the charges of murdering Teresa Hellback, a local photographer, and was convicted in 2007. The series also covers the arrest, prosecution and conviction of Avery's nephew, Brendan Dassey, who was also charged in the murder, largely based on his confession under interrogation. Season 2 continues the story of Avery and touched upon previously overlooked aspects of the case. It provides an in-depth look at the high-stake post-conviction process as well as the emotional toll the process takes on all involved. The show focuses on confidential information that came to light and wasn't explored in the previous season. While there have obviously been calls that the show is manipulative, it is in fact thoroughly researched and is one of the best documentaries to come out on Netflix. People who consider Avery guilty are none too happy about it, though, which could be something to explore in the upcoming seasons. Despite some distractors, the New York Times has high praise for the show, saying it is an almost Dickensian account of the tragedy of the Averys. The uniformly stoic family members shift allegiances over the years, while Mr. Avery's parent as movingly bewildered and terrified as any fictional creations. This means that season 3 could explore more about the life of Stephen Avery, maybe the emotional part of his parents or the emotional part he was going through. This is what we know about the third season storyline. You must be wondering who could return as a cast for season 3. Here's the list for the cast. Making a Murderer is a documentary, and thus naturally it does not have any actors playing the characters, instead opting to show the real life people in interviews or through archival footage. Since it follows the trial proceedings, there is obviously the law informants involved, which includes the sheriff, his deputy, and other members of the law informants. There are also lawyers on both sides of the table and the presiding judges in both cases. The families of the accused also feature in the documentary to give a more personal insight into the people charged with the crime. Basically, for the cast of the show, they took normal people so it could look more real life. This is what we know about the season 3 of Making a Murderer, and these were our theories on it. What are your theories or what are your reviews on the show? Hit them in the comment section, but before you leave, do not forget to hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon to reach all your favorite entertainment updates.